My name is Jan and I use the name Jelly Jan for my shop. I own a bakery shop called Made by Jelly Jan. In my shop, mainly we make cupcakes, but I can also make other things, and in the shop there's also other desserts that aren't cupcakes. And I'll be teaching you how to bake some sugar cookies, and I have my friends here who will be my students today. Rudy.
สวัสดีครับ I'm Rudy.
Kim.
สวัสดีค่ะ I'm Kim. I'll be Jan's special student today.
And Foam.
สวัสดีครับ I'm Foam.
So we're going to start by using salted butter. I'm using salted butter because we want like all the cookies to have the same taste. Like we don't have to put like a pinch of salt, which it won't be the same. Then the sugar. Don't put the flour in yet. And I'm using like kind of caster sugar because in Thailand we can't get the normal caster sugar, so it's just normal sugar and we blend it, but not icing sugar.
So how do you blend it? Do you just put it into a blender?
You can buy it. But also you can do it in like a coffee grinder if you want. And then we'll put it in the machine, but you can also whip it up using your hands. So we're gonna cream this, so make it fluffy and white. Start with very low speed. Low speed so that the sugar doesn't like come out.
This is for how many people?
About maybe 20 cookies, big ones, and then put the speed up.
You start off really slow and then you speed it up.
You don't want the sugar to go everywhere, you'll be like sneezing. So you can see here that the middle bit's getting white, but it's not, you want the whole thing to be white, so you're gonna have to like
Mix it a little bit with a spatula.
wipe it down. And put the speed up, like the highest. We're nearly there. Just one more. If you do it at home and you're using a hand whisk, it will take longer. So that's it. Now it's white. This is already whipped up, so we don't want it to be any more like whipped. We're just gonna change it. And then we put 1 egg and a teaspoon of vanilla.
Is it better to use vanilla essence?
You can use vanilla pots if you want, but you don't want for this cookie, I don't think you need it.
Yeah.
It's better to put in the cake and...
Okay. This smells nicer. Well, this has more fragrance.
Yeah. And I put it in the egg so that every time when I look at the egg before I put it in, I'm like, oh, the egg's clean. So I forgot to put vanilla. So now like I know.
Okay.
That's my little trick. You can put the speed up on high. And then I think you can scrape it down once. And then now you can see that it's already mixed in together like quite well. Yep. Here it's all mixed up and you can't see the splits of like the eggs, so you know it's ready. And then you put the whole of the flour in. I already sift this.
Does it make a difference if you sieve it?
Yeah, because in Thailand we have very humid weather, so if you leave it in the container for a long time, it sticks together, it clumps up. This also, you just mix it until it's smooth. It's very simple. The hard bit is when you're decorating.
We decorate now?
Yeah.
So it's nice, looking like a dough.
Rudy explains it better than me. So now we have a cling film. We'll wrap the dough up. And then we'll put it in the fridge for like half an hour to make it more stiff, and then you can roll it out easier.
What would happen if you just roll it out now?
It will be too soft. And also when you put it and when you put it in the oven, when it comes out, it wouldn't be as hard. You put it in like a dough and then flatten it
Quite
down.
salty with my finger.
Yeah, because you're cold.
That's it. We'll put it in the fridge for half an hour. So now we're going to double the recipe because they're going to be doing it themselves. So the butter is 400 grams. Zero it. And they're also going to be using hand whisk to whisk this up.
It's a good exercise for your Saturday morning doing baking.
And then you can just measure the sugar into here because you're going to be doing it in here.
Yeah.
So zero the machine.
How much?
400.
Oh my god.
Perfect. And then someone can start whisking.
You.
You just whisk it up.
One side. Okay.
Just
anti-clockwise
at
and
the beginning,
clockwise.
just make sure that it's creamed together first. So you have 2 eggs, and then I know, Kim, you can measure the flour first.
Okay. How much?
800.
7.
Okay, that's enough. Look how good Rudy is at doing this. Clean the bowl a bit. And then now Kim can do a bit. And Foam can sift the flour. Go like this.
Okay, I think it's wet enough.
Yeah.
Rudy says it's wet enough.
You need to whisk for the
So how much?
2 teaspoons. So now it's double the recipe.
One.
So this recipe is really easy. You can do it at home yourself without the machine.
Okay.
Now you put the eggs in.
The whole thing, right?
Yes, the whole thing, and whisk it just to mix it, just to cream it together. Be careful, it's gonna splash. One can mix the flour, but the flour you use the spatula because you don't need it to be fluffy like cake. Because you want it's just a biscuit.
Just pour the whole thing in.
Pour half of it in to make it easier. I'll show you how to fold it first. You just fold it like this. From the inside out.
Inside.
Normally if you make a cake, then you would have to be careful like how you do it, but this is just to mix it together. But this will be less messy if you do it like this.
Can you use your hands like that?
You can if you want. Oh, okay. Do it. Use your hands.
Really?
Yeah. Use just your fingers, not the palm of your hand,
Oh.
because it's too warm and it will get messy.
It's already messy again.
That's right.
Everyone should dig in.
Okay, stop.
Okay.
You don't want to work it too much.
Keep our spatula. Yeah.
Just lick it like that. It's really
No, I'm gonna place it like this.
Okay, look.
Just wash your hands. Wash your hands.
You were a beginner.
It's more fun this way.
Now the cookie dough has been in the fridge for half an hour to an hour. You can now roll it. And we're gonna put some flours on the table so that it doesn't stick. You might be using a lot of flour. You don't have to do the whole thing at once. Like bring out like a little bit. Roll it to about 4 to 5 millimeters. It's gonna stick no matter what because it's very sticky. And then flip it so that it doesn't stick. You can also buy like a roller that has the measurements, so it will have like something here so that when you roll it, it will be even. If you're used to it, then it's okay. Like this, and then I'm just gonna make sure that it doesn't stick by doing this. It doesn't really matter if it breaks because we'll be doing decorations on top of it. Well, you're gonna have to roll it yourself too, you know.
What is that?
A snail.
Squirrel.
So do these expand when you bake them or not really?
Put it 1 inch apart. We don't want to be using this anymore. We have to put it in the fridge again because you work it already. Okay, stop. And then you turn it around. Scraper. Make sure you have like put even weight onto it. When you feel like it's sticky under, just flip it.
Glue it together.
Roll it in.
That one is really, it's not even, I think.
It looks easy, but it's actually not.
Okay, and then we put this in the oven at 180 degrees for about 12 to 14 minutes. So here we have the cookies. They're just brown on the outside. Then we leave it on the rack to cool.
My shop made by Jelly Jan is located on the first floor of Paragon in front of Gap Kids, and we sell freshly baked goods every day.
So now we're waiting for the cookies to cool down. We're going to be making the royal icing for the cookies on top that we're going to be decorating cookies. We crack the egg and use only egg whites and some lemon juice and icing sugar. So now you're just cracking the egg and separate the egg
One,
whites.
right?
Be careful not to break the yolk. Now we're gonna sift the icing sugar because it's all clumps up from the humidity.
So for this recipe, how much do you actually need?
You have to see from the texture. In the beginning, you use like about, this one we're doing about 2 recipes, so we're putting 2 egg whites and about 400 grams of icing sugar
And then
first. And then you see what happens
Play
when
by
you
the
adjust. Use your finger to crush the lumps up. Egg whites, sugar. Then a bit of peppermint scent in case like it has the smell of eggs, but just a few drops. And a bit of lemon juice as well. Freshly squeezed lemon juice. 2 teaspoons.
It does smell very pepperminty.
Yeah.
I like it.
But it will go away when there's more sugar.
So can you use a whisk to this? Or-
No.
No?
Just use a spoon or a spatula.
Why can't you use a whisk?
Because you don't want bubble. Yeah, you don't want air in it. This needs to be a bit more stiff because we need to put the colors in. So what I do to look at the texture if it's right, I kind of pick some up, and then when you drop it down, if it still runs just a bit runny, then it's right. But you can also adjust it while you're doing it. Add more sugar or add more egg whites. Just put a few drops first. Pour it into the lid so that you don't pour the whole bottle in. But look at this, it's already acidic.
Acidic.
See?
Okay. Can you actually mix the color together?
Yeah, if you want to. We're gonna make another batch.
Oh my god.
We're keeping this white, right?
Yeah, we're gonna be getting the cookies now. So now we have the cookies. We're gonna be decorating it using paper cones, which we're gonna make it out of triangle paper. And we're doing this because it's easier to control. If you use the plastic cone, it will be too big.
So you have to always make the cone yourself?
Yeah. You roll it, and then make sure the ends of the 2 papers like meet. Make sure that it's really tight by pulling it up. Looks easy, but needs practicing. And then put some of these mixture in there. Not too much. I think I might have put too much in already. Fold it and then roll it. So when you roll it, you also like use it to push it down. Cut the ends to make a small tip and just decorate. You might need to change your paper cones like once in a while. I can't talk when I'm doing this. Like that. You wanna try?
Yeah.
Okay, you can take the pink. I it's not easy. You can also flood the cookies.
So you go like this, Jan, like this.
We all want to make things ends meet balance.
Yeah, there, here, you got it.
Okay, let's start again. But it's like this.
I'll teach you in a second because I have to do this before it dries up.
Okay. Rudy Shoti. Oh, this side. I've been trying to use it.
Cross it, turn it,
Oh.
and then make it neat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Make sure this still points at you. No, that's not pointing. Okay, now turn it. And then pull it up. Don't put too much color in.
That's fine. And then you fold it.
Yep. Fold it to the side.
Okay. Cool. And then cut the tip. So this one, no copying. So who are we gonna give this to?
No one. Using it yourself.
We could swap. We could share.
Wait.
You need to clean the tip sometimes.
No, you need to you change it. You make new ones.
Souvenir for a wedding. So who's getting married can hire us.
Hi you.
And leave a contact number here so I could get a job.
Why are you taking my job? So now we finished the biscuits that we made today. What do you think, Kim?
What do I think? I love it because I've never baked before, really. So
What
yeah,
about you?
I really liked it.
No, it was fun. Colorful. We made.
Are we gonna try it and see how it tastes?
This one's mine.
Do I have to eat one?
Cheers first.
They're really easy to make, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really easy, really quick.
And
quite fun.
the ingredients are very very easy to find. You can get it anywhere in your pantry at home.
Bye.
Bye.